You know, I'm a real piece of garbage. I literally have this Facebook app on my cellular device just to cringe at this junk, and that's so stupid. I don't want to be the guy that cringes like, oh yeah, that makes me somehow better than whoever, whatever. But I still do it. I still have it. If I uninstall it, I'll just reinstall it in a week and go back to my cringe fest. Anyway, a guy I used to went to high school with, so I knew him in 7th grade, and he was a big fat wigger. He liked to Larry the Cable Guy, this and that. And then when we went to high school, he starved himself and threw up until he became 130 pounds and started listening to Sleeping with Sirens, and I guess from then on I just started carrying a whole facade. And so now he goes on Facebook and he types, saw some cult shit today. One extreme belief versus another dividing people, when prosperity lies somewhere in the middle. Be who you want to be, love who you want to love, don't be a dick. We're all just meat sacks on a giant rock hurling through space. Don't drink the Flavor Aid, fellow humans. This concludes my TED Talk. So this guy's like my age, about 30 years old. This just goes back to what I've been thinking for like a long time. A lot of times when I write stuff down or I record stuff down or I have like a script going on in my head for hours throughout the day and I'm like, all right, time to make something with it. I'm like, nah, fuck it, it's just too generic, it's too dull, it's just too whatever, there's no punches, no nothing to it. Meanwhile, there's people that will just post junk like this, like it means nothing. There's nothing to that. It's like anybody can tell someone how to be in a good mood if that person is in a good mood. But then when it comes to like some kind of trauma happening or something, then it's like, hey, don't be a dick. We're just hurling through a meat rock. It's like it's like, what do you mean? Like she fucking broke up with me. I'm a piece of shit, or I lost my job, or I lost my best friend. Like what the? Oh, I'm just hurling rock. That's what's gonna do for me. It's like it's like what's the point? What's the point in expressing to someone that, hey guys, I'm in a good mood, and yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm in a good mood. A good mood only happens like 1 to 5% of the time, and so that means there's 99 to 95% of people that just aren't in a good mood and don't want to freaking hear that shit. So if anything, it's like if we do want to for some reason like say something to a person, you know, just like, hey, I want attention. You know, he literally just posted that because he wanted attention. I make lifting videos, etc., because I want attention. So if I'm going to do that, then it's like I at least want something to say. And so I guess this video is just about me like just cringing at the fact that I always like cut myself off, I always restrict, I always filter myself when I want something to say. Meanwhile, there's other people, there's just no filter, there's no nothing. It's just every vapid thought, just whatever, you know. And then I can't do anything about this guy. I can't tell him anything. I can't just be like, yo dude, that was fucking corny, that was lukewarm, that was milquetoast, that was dull, that was dumb. Did you really like why did you have to say that? It's like there's no specialty, there's no awesomeness to just making something big. You know, when people are like, hey, what even is love, or like what even is life, what even is reality? It's like, yeah, anybody can fucking do that. It's like, oh, here's the floor. Well, what is the floor? It's like then we don't get anything done that way. It's like if I approach weightlifting that way, it's like, well, what is weightlifting? Then it's like, then how can I even start the journey where I'm like, okay, like you know, organizing my upper lower days, my sets, my reps, my etc. If I just walk in and I'm just like, whatever, then I'll just be a lame piece of shit like everybody else who's fucking weak and doesn't have muscle and stuff, you know. So it's just that's the whole making big thing sucks. The fact that he doesn't have a filter and I have a big filter, and I feel like I have like cool things to say. Like I have and I only want to talk about things I have like vindication and that I'm vindicated in, you know, which is just weightlifting. There's other topics that I sometimes want to talk about, like inceldom or whatever the F, you know, but then I'm just like, forget that, you know, because I could easily just like fall if someone were to question or whatever or mock those ideals. But when it comes to weightlifting, it's like, no, fuck you. It's like, spend the thousands of hours I spent studying, spend the thousands of hours of programming and reviewing yourself, lifting and whatnot. Then we can talk on the same level. But 99% of people just aren't going to do that. So it's like, no, my opinion matters when in regard to weightlifting, because I'm actually in the shit, and all the other people that are just like on PubMD or just like watching a video, it's like, yep, that's how you do it. You know, anybody can read me the PDF on how to squat, but then it's like, okay, that's great. That's great that you showed me your ability to read. Now go on camera and show me your squat. Oh wow, it's fucking garbage. I guess reading that PDF didn't really do that much for you, right? So.